be in our lightning round at the end of this show? We don't know, because we have one more contestant who has a chance to get 6 out of 6, and if he does, he will be in our lightning round. So please, everybody, give a big warm thank you to Lee for being on the show today. We may or may not see you in a little bit. Hello and welcome back to the game show, Is That a Problem? I am joined now by our second contestant of the day, Mr. Joel Thingvall. Joel, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you, Dawn.
What do you do for a living, Joel?
Well, I'm a private investigator. I have an independent practice. I work and live out of my trailer, which is down by the river.
Do you live on a boat down by the river?
Nope, I live in a trailer.
Do you live in the trailer?
But hey, after the show, put on your swimsuit, come on down. We'll put out a couple lawn chairs and do some fishing from the bank.
Okay. Are you ready to play the game, Is That a Problem?
I am ready.
Okay, then we are going to first and foremost bring out our barricade of secrecy, Walter. I have a hunch that Walter is wanted for some sort of crime. Does your PI, Dar, sense that?
Doesn't matter if he's wanted or a honest man. If someone pays me, I'll investigate.
That's good to know. That's really good to know. All right, we are ready to start our next round. We are going to introduce the topic, watch a short video. You're going to see how our contestants answered. The topic is planking. Go ahead, video guy. Let's see what we got.
Hopefully not. I plank because it's fun, and I get to lay on my stomach, which is a good time.
Is that a problem?
Now, our panelists are now writing down whether or not they believe the topic of planking is a problem. Before you tell me how you think they answered, I'm very curious what you think. Were you familiar with the subject of planking prior to this video?
Not completely.
Not completely. What would you have just guessed if we hadn't shown you a young man laying flat on various surfaces? What would you have guessed planking was?
Well, actually, I thought that it was laying on your back on surfaces.
See, that's you. You're being unconventional like that again, Joel. See? Your body would be making the same thing, but that would probably rock the planking world if you were to go around laying on your back on stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the pleasure of laying on your stomach. I mean, I would rather lay on my back and look up at the sky, be able to breathe freely. You're on your stomach and kind of...
Sure. You know, sometimes combining your back and your stomach with another person can be very pleasurable, very enjoyable. Planking, you know what? Again, I think we'll talk about this in a moment. What I'd like to know right now, Joel, is while you don't think planking is a particular problem, do you think that our illustrious panel will think it's a problem? How do you think a majority of them will respond?
I don't think they'll find it a problem in the least.
He doesn't think, not only not a problem, but like no way not a problem. So we are going to find out right now. Joan.
Yes.
Joan, have you seen in real life planking happening?
I actually hold the world's record for the most gold Olympic medals in planking. I am an Olympic gold medal plankster.
That's amazing. You know, I would have thought, Joan, that maybe in our introduction when we asked you a little bit about yourself, all the gold medals might have come up.
Well, you know, I don't know. It's a new thing.
It's a new thing, of course. You don't want to make people uncomfortable knowing about your mad skills.
That's right.
Well, and that I can maybe anticipate, your answer. Planking, not a problem. Would you go so far as our friend Joel to say absolutely no way, never a problem?
I'm having a hard time keeping from planking that dang contestant stand right now.
You
So
hear this?
watch it.
Joan, she's a planking fool. She'll plank you before you even know what happened. All right, that's good to know. Boima. Yes. Are you familiar with planking? Was this something that you had encountered prior to today?
I've encountered plenty of planking, spanking, all that, but
Planking? Do they come together? Planking and spanking happen together, or are they independent activities?
I tell you one thing, if I catch a kid just laying flat on his stomach and not reading a book, he might get a spanking, forget a planking.
Very good. So one can follow the other depending on what you plank upon.
It definitely will.
Okay.
Yes.
So with that in mind, do you feel that the broader subject of planking is a problem or not?
Planking is a problem.
Planking
That's what's
is a-
wrong with the youth nowadays. They have no goal, no zeal. Like, what is that?
I
You just
see
lay
your
on
point.
anything?
I see your point. And I was under the impression that sometimes planking a problem. We are now coming to our third panelist, Shaner. Shaner, you saw what happened there.
Yeah.
Problem or not?
You know, unlike owling, I don't think that planking is a problem. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
And I agree with his radical approach to planking, on the back planking.
Yeah.
And your take on it and with another person.
Mm-hmm. So you think
Groovy.
that planking isn't a problem? As a matter of fact, there's room for expansion.
Absolutely. There should be expansion somewhere when
Sure.
planking with another individual.
Okay, so we had all three of our panelists answer the question, Joel, and the good news is you got 2 out of 3, which isn't bad. Now, that does mean, though, for our next topic, if you are going to smash Lee, if you are going to be our winner in the lightning round, you have to get all 3 of the next ones correct. Do you feel that you have that in you, Joel?
I think I can do that, but I would like to just ask Joan that, later on, if you'd like to get together, I'd like to show you how I do plank on my back, and you can show me how you plank on your stomach.
Come
okay?
on, don't pick on the animal.
That's right. She chews gum real loud. Do you think that in your planking extravaganza you could handle that?
I chew gum loudly, too.
You on the clock.
All right, I think that between like loud gum chewing and synchronized dualistic planking, maybe is that would the Olympics allow that?
This is a solo sport. Sorry.
Ah, darn it! It's
tandem
just
planking.
a solo thing. Maybe rings. Maybe you could do the rings.
Ring toss.
Okay.
We'll figure out how to get the rings involved at a later time. But we are now ready to move on to your second question, Joel, and that means that we need Walter. Walter, come on out. Walter, have you ever planked on anything before? Could you plank on the barricade of secrecy? Uh-huh. Look at him go. I like watching him walk away sometimes. Okay, your second topic, Joel, is messy clothes hounds. Messy clothes hounds. Hey, video guy, what do I mean by that?
Let's go to the mall, everybody! Go! Come on, Jessica. Come on, Tori. Let's go to the mall. You won't be sorry. Put on your jelly bracelet.
Anywhere.
Having fun is what it's all about. I haven't done my homework yet. That's okay.
Ooh, oh, look at this magenta nightgown. Oh, it's so pretty. I almost should wear it just as a dress. That would be very appropriate. I need to go shopping.
Go to the mall today.
Hey, babe, what you doing?
Not much. Working on my cousin's car. Just kind of trying to figure out what color it is. It's orange or...
Well, obviously it's burnt sienna.
Well, it looks rusty to me.
Well, I'm going shopping, so
Again?
Young lady, I don't approve, so I had to get down and bust a tasty move. Hit it, Fred. Come on. Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the mall, everybody. Everybody come and play. Throw every last care away. Let's go to the mall. Today.
Is that a problem?
Okay, Joel, you saw the same video that I did. It looked like this woman, she's hoarding. She's got loads of clothes. She can't figure out to wear, empty hangers, and yet she's going back to the mall, getting more clothes. In your opinion, Joel, is a messy clothes hound a problem or not?
I believe that it is a problem.
You believe it's a problem?
Yes.
Like a problem that where you should go in for treatment kind of problem?
Well, it might be inbred or a generational type thing. I mean, look at me.
Glad to.
What do you think I do with my clothes?
Oh, I can tell you this. You don't have a cat.
Right.
I can see that you hang things up and you put things in drawers folded.
I do hang things up, and I actually sort my Hawaiian shirts,
Oh, geez.
my polo shirts, my long sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
Any T-shirt that has some writing on it is also hung.
What do you do with a long sleeve Hawaiian shirt?
I put it at the end of the Hawaiian shirts before I get to the long sleeve.
Very good. It's a
pullover
transitional
shirts.
garment.
Yes.
I don't think you're a messy clothes hound, Joel.
No.
But that means that you're also very inclusive because you said that you did think it was a problem? Treatable problem?
I'm not sure if it is a treatable problem.
Yeah.
You either do it or you don't.
You do it, yep.
Yeah.
Like smoking. Not a problem.
You know, you either like the closet perfectly organized or you use it just to pile things up and you forget that there's a pole across the top that
Yeah.
has hangers on it.
Yeah, that was exactly what seemed to be happening there. So, to clarify, Joel, out there in the broad, wide world, these people who hound and hoard their messy clothes are a problem or not?
They are a problem. It is nice to see the floor that you walk on.
Agreed. Joan, he believes, very sincerely, that it is a problem probably passed down by your messy parents, probably a genetic thing. Do you believe that people that hoard messy clothes are a problem?
Well, I may be a gum-chewing, street-walking farm animal, but I know that it's very important to respect your garments. And I think that it's gross to leave them on the floor.
Problem, says Joan. That's one to you, Joel. That's good news. We're moving on to Boima. You got all these clothes. You throw them all over the place. You're still going to the mall.
Even the chihuahua looking at it like, wow.
True. And she picks up his poop, and he has the audacity to look at her and go,
Yeah.
this is disgusting.
But still, if he could, he would. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I believe it. So I believe then my cat-like instincts are telling me that you're telling me.
Meow. Whatever they say. They said cleanliness is next to godliness, and whoever that is going to hell. So,
Problem.
Yes.
All right, Shaner. I don't want to make any judgments about your feelings about messiness, because that would be unfair.
Touche.
But you saw this woman, you watched her chihuahua. What do you think? Is that a problem?
You know, treating your clothes like that, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, that clothes be crazy.
Are you singing?
clothes be tripping.
Clothes be crazy.
Ah, wow.
That's a
was
problem.
I just felt a significant tingle.
That was my hand.
That was, and Boima is, I'd like you to stop it immediately.
I apologize.
We have a very interesting situation on our hands, Joel, and that is a straight up tie. It's a tie. 5-5 between you and Lee. I don't even know what to do. I'm kind of thinking maybe thumb war or dance off.
Dance off.
Dance off would be fun.
A dance off could
do wanna
decide
say,
this.
Don,
Yeah.
If you were over at my place,
Okay, go on.
you would find your clothes perfectly hung up, waiting for you in the morning.
That's sweet. That means they came off at some point, doesn't it?
Well,
Or could I just UPS some clothes over? Joel, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You look good. You look even better leaning on things than you do sitting. I'm just saying. I mean it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Is That a Problem? In an unprecedented moment. Our very first episode, we have a tie. And we started with the dance-off, and it was also a tie. So here we are. We're going to go into a lightning round.